What a bleak and miserable place these Barrow Downs are. Much of the ground is sunken, a consequence of the haphazard and extensive tunneling the Nyan warlocks did to get from Mount Nyan to invade Arathia. However, even before that point, the undead were upset in haunting this region. And so too the Gogs stomp across the land. The sunkenness only makes travel here even worse, and whatever beauty there may have been in the region is long since gone. Only a few hills and Stone City itself stand as a testament to what was once here. Speaking of what is here, we are at level 15 with a slew of invested skill points in 2 promoted characters, which has just given us access to spells of convenience, such as Fly, Raise Dead, and Protection from Magic. Now, I will not cast Protection from Magic while we're in the Barrow Downs, just to show off whatever horrible conditions the undead can inflict upon us. I had not thought I would be promoted with my cleric before I came here, but things just kind of broke out the way they did. I think I wanted to... I'm trying to remember what Past Earth wanted to do a week or so ago. After I discovered that I couldn't get Expert Disarm Trap, I fussed about getting more experience for skill points, and one thing led to another. Now, amusingly enough, the chests here are easier than what we would find in, say, Tatalia, or the Tidewater Caverns that were in Tatalia. I've done some code diving last night, found like some image assets, and I found like some information. And one of the areas in particular that I ended up finding that I thought were pretty neat was like a section to like tell you like how bad the traps are in every location. Spumblers, right? This 10 should be good enough, at least in the Barrows and the Barrow Downs, but not in Stone City. I'm interested to test out to see whether I am right in identifying and isolating where that section is, because it's pretty informative if I actually found it. Riven Rock residents here. We can sell our sand. Not for as much money as I thought, but you know, we weren't using that inventory space anyway, right? And it made for some interesting moments. Now, I did consider just completely plodding around and exploring this area on foot, as if you were just coming here the first time. But you could do that all the time, right? It's not often that I come here with the power of flight, not from a scroll or from a hireling, but from a druid. As a sorcerer, if you want to get promoted to cast fly, you have to come to the Barrow Downs. At the very least, though, before I do any killing or hunting around here, I'm heading to Stone City. And then we'll come back to the starting location and rove around like a bunch of killers. It'll be great. Here's Stone City. Stone City is one of the great bastions of the Dwarven race in the world. The front gate looks very secure. So, the only things I did here...
It's time to kill.
No, it's not time to kill, Revocane. Is replace our good friends here with other good friends. Say hello to Julie the Scholar and Greg, the Instructor. That Instructor was really a pain in the ass to find. Another section I found in the code specified where in each area you had, like, the odds for finding, like, any of these hirelings. And I was about to say, maybe Instructors have a 0% chance of popping up in Stone City. I didn't bother to check that. Mercifully, Greg appeared and saved me from myself. Fire resistance pedestal. A mind resistance pedestal. And I will head back to the starting location where we were. And we'll go from there. Along the way, we're probably going to upset some of the local wildlife. But that's okay. We'll also hit that tavern up later. And matter of fact, I don't think I'm really going to bother looting until after I've cleared out the Barrows. That's right. We're going to have a video primarily of combat. Hell, we're going to be here in the Barrow Downs for several episodes, and most of it will be combat. Trading, by the way. And bounty hunting. We've got someone trundling their way over to fight me. The Nyon Tunnel. If you're looking to make it quickly to Nyon through the tunnels below, you should take the left fork of the Nyon Tunnel. Many have taken the right fork and have never been heard from again. But again, they may have made it to Nyon only to be taken by the Warlocks. And Medusas. There's a breed of Medusa infesting the Red Dwarf mines that is immune to magic. These monsters are a real terror. I can only thank the gods. These creatures haven't escaped the mine. What will we do then? Beat them to death with our staves? Or staves? Yes, that's exactly what we would do. We'll bother with him in a moment. And this lady here. Summer Circle. Originally there were 4 circles of stone, one for each cardinal direction and season, but the eastern circle was destroyed somewhere in Nyon during the wars between the churches of the sun and the moon. This whole circle thing made an appearance of Might and Magic 6 on the land of Inroth. Druid promotions were a real pain in the ass. That's all I really got to say about that. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. And Medusas again. Okay. Let's buff up. Most of our fighting is going to be in melee. That's not what I wanted to cast. I wanted to cast Stone Skin.
It's just a cut, but I need it fixed.
Great. I'm glad you need it fixed, honey bear. Brrr. Honey bear. Oh, I suppose we could also identify that, even though I know it's normal.
Oh, what a piece of junk.
That's how we get enchanted, after all. Just rub the identify and everything. It would be in green if I needed to have it identified and I was equipped with it. Flailfist not too impressed, but I knew that wasn't magical anyway because we've enchanted that before.
Oh, what a piece of junk.
Bronze Amulet of +3 accuracy. We'll actually put that on you, Vic. That Resplendent Chainmail is definitely better than what you're wearing. +9 with a might of +6, huh?
You'll have to get rid of something first.
Funnily enough, I think this now makes Princess G2 the second most powerful person in the party. Only Flailfist with the pure might potion tops her, because she's wearing all this plus to might gear, which is funny. Shit. I thought about mixing up potions for haste as well. Is that red and orange layered? Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, I guess I can. I can tithe that cure disease potion to heaven.
Perfect. I did it again. I did it again.
Sure, why not? It happens.
Perfect. 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 I did it again. I did it again.
Do I want to make a 4th one for Princess J2? Or will I just have her use magic? I guess I can make a 4th one for Princess J2.
Perfect. I did it again.
Let's have some fun and
I did it again.
Go fast with everyone. Actually, Princess J2 doesn't really need it. Because that Spike Club there already has the lowest possible recovery time they could have. And these will not be high enough to countermand that. Right, so that gives me 1, and then I can make another 2 when the time is right and the stars have aligned.
Perfect. I did it again.
Like now, we'll say.
I did it again.
Whenever I go into the Barrows.
I did it again. I did it again. Perfect.
Did it again. Perfect.
I did it again.
Great. That'll be good enough. Okay, let's go kill. I think specters have a spell point draining attack. And ghosts may have the aging attack, or that could be reversed. Like I said, I will loot after I clear out this damn place.
That was too easy.
Don't you flee from me. I'll probably keep the music up. This, I don't know, it seems high to me because I'm always sensitive to music levels.
That's too easy. That was too easy.
Ow!
Good. Almost clears off this section. These beautiful damage numbers we're spitting out, man. Good heavens. It's a gorgeous thing. So, I did say I was gonna loot later. Let me show off this dick move.
It's disarmed.
Good news, we got a bunch of great things. Bad news, we've been teleported. This teleportation happens the moment you open this container. I'm pretty sure even if I telekinesis did. Because hell, like Flailfish said, it was disarmed, and here we are all the same.
Ow! What a scratch.
But ow!
What a scratch.
Ow!
These are Godlings, the weakest of ranged enemies. You may recall if you've played
Just a cut.
Heroes of Might and Magic 3. And they have explosive deaths that deal fire damage, and their range attacks deal fire damage, and it's great fun for the whole family.
Just a cut.
What a scratch.
But I need it fixed.
They mill around everywhere. And even with the fire resistance we have,
What a scratch.
it can't mitigate all the damage.
What a
It
scratch.
doesn't even hurt.
It's just a
Ah,
cut.
what a-
Ow!
It doesn't even hurt.
Ow! Ow!
What a scratch.
It doesn't
Ew.
even hurt.
What a... That was too easy.
So that demonstrates there. Whenever Princess J2 goes unconscious, our fly fun is over. A tragedy, I know, right? Okay. Why don't we... Gods aren't immune to this shit, so we'll go ahead and do hammer hands, because that's necessary. I'm not gonna have you Spirit Lash, because that's... What the hell?
It's ready.
Let's throw down some Spirit Lash. And the moment that expires...
Yes.
we really do have to get close with that. That was a low damage roll. Want to explode on me? It's fine. We can spend some time allowing the health to regenerate while we goof around and... Note that Spirit Lash and Lightning Bolt are both pretty expensive spells, so we can't exactly do a whole lot of that without quaffing a bunch of potions.
That was too easy.
Don't be aggravating.
Ow!
What a scratch.
Just a cut. But I need it fixed.
That was too easy.
We'll tag this obelisk at least. Great. Hey, you.
Oh, please.
Oh, please, indeed.
Just
What a
just
scratch.
a cut. But I need it fixed.
Gargoyle time. $65 points of damage.
What a
It's a beautiful thing.
It's just a cut. But I need it fixed.
And that pretty much does it for our spell
What a
fun
scratch.
of murder and slaughter. Vic will slowly regenerate spell points. J2s are being consumed by fly. Hey, little buddy.
Ow! It doesn't even hurt.
Doesn't even hurt. Bless is still active, though it won't be much longer. And you can see where we ended up on the map. Not too far from where we started. It's just a dick move, that teleporter. No stragglers who somehow made it out there without me noticing. Everything's free and clear. Chests aren't even trapped. There's a fertile root in there. Hey, how's it going? When you bump aside of something, you tend to lose your power of flight, like it tends to knock you out of it. Cross the bridge normally, which takes you up to a rampway that you would use to get up to that bridge that would take you to Stone City. Hey, you didn't think you were fleeing from us, did you? That's funny. Ah. Again, we can fuss with all this stuff later. My natural temptation is loot, prices, money. That's one of the 3 entrances into the Dwarven Barrows.
Ow!
What a scratch.
But I need it fixed. Ow!
We are
What a
missing Bless now. We're also missing Heroism. This is a haunted mansion that we need to come here for the night promotion quest.
Ow!
We'll be putting this one off, though.
Piece of cake.
That's too easy.
Haunted Mansion is, can be a bit rough, not just because of the situations that it puts you in from the very start, but also because its traps are much higher than that of Barrow Downs and Stone City. Much higher.
That was too easy.
Hey. Gotta enjoy this haste and shit while we can, right? You know, all these buffs. It's like a party of player characters when they've buffed up in like a role-playing game.
Oh, please.
Murder first, loot later, ask questions later, although sometimes they might try to combine everything together because, you know,
It's just a cut.
adventurers,
But I
man.
need it fixed.
It doesn't even hurt.
There's some nice power right here that I'm flinging around. I'm not used to this kind of strength here in the Barrow Downs. Amethyst Gemstone, what a name. Though the barrows were built to deter thieves, a way was needed to navigate them during burials and ceremonies. Near each of the gates you'll find a plaque. These plaques are cryptic, but they will keep you from losing your way as long as you use them. No thief yet has realized their significance, so once they enter the barrows, they never leave. Well, it's a pity you told me that, because we're probably going to be thieves of the barrows. Spoiler alert. Fear the touch of the ghost as you fear the loss of your life. It inflicts terrible spiritual wounds and drains your youth before your eyes. Yeah, unnatural aging. Go ahead and save the game. A well of fire resistance. It's a pity we've killed almost all the damn gods here. Rated championships are held each Sunday. They're open all, but be careful. Your opponents are chosen by the arena management, not you. And this is the way to Bricata. If we wish to go to Bricata right now, which we don't. There's some apples. Apple trees growing out here in the Barrow Downs. Dreams can come true.
It's just a cut. But I need it fixed.
Except for J2. Now we've got some more gargoyles we need to kill, including a marble one. But we stopped that runner. Now, we've actually been
What a
flanked.
scratch.
Actually, that was a pincer move right there. Didn't know we were playing Final Fantasy. Hey! 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 No!
Ow!
That wasn't a good sound. Weak. Well, curing weakness only takes 1 spell point. Now we got another runner.
Piece of cake! It doesn't
Let me
even
tell you,
hurt.
backpedaling and really maneuverability in general is so much better whenever you're flying. Over here is an altar. Or shrine, rather. With an altar. Plus 10 endurance and might permanently. Very nice. Let's go ahead and snack on an apple. 1 for you. 1 for you. Come on, knock on my door. Nope, sitting gargoyles, huh? I'll take it.
Ow! Ow!
I demonstrate on Evanborn
Ah, what a scratch.
why obsidian gargoyles are such a pain.
It's disarmed.
Sure is. We'll be back for that later, too.
Ah,
So if you're coming from Bakata, you would
what a
take this
scratch.
southern
Bring on a
path,
bigger
presumably,
Too easy.
if you wish to access Stone City.
Bring on a bigger challenge.
Hey, you be quiet over here. You behave. Or he's gonna get you.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
Too easy. Wasn't easy enough. Ah!
Ow!
Ah,
Please.
what a scratch.
Ow!
Just a cut. But I need it
Ow,
fixed. Just
what
a
a
cut.
scratch.
But I need it fixed.
Ow, what a scratch.
Ow!
Just
What a
cut.
scratch.
Just a
So
cut.
glad I brought
But I need it
J2's
fixed.
character
Ow.
along.
What a scratch.
With that voice and everything.
Ow!
It
What a
doesn't even
scratch.
hurt.
Ah, what a scratch.
So glad. My only pity is that I won't be turning her into a lich. But, alas.
Ow.
What a scratch.
She is
It
no
doesn't even
sorcerer.
hurt.
But I need it fixed.
Apple. You get this apple. Eh. So you can see enemies poke their heads over, like,
what a
these
scratch.
railings, like, you know, like we saw, like, in the Tidewater Caverns. If, say, I were using those bridges. Let's see if I can catch his body in there. We actually have some weakened characters because haste has expired.
It
Yeah!
doesn't even hurt.
Oh, we did a bit of drowning there at the end. Actually, Cure Weakness only takes a single spell point. Why drink a potion when you can spare a single spell point? Haste lasted us for most of the party.
Ow!
Just a cut. But I need it
What a
fixed.
scratch.
Oh, please.
Ah, what a scratch.
Up here, well, I think he just fell.
Ow!
Please. Just
Which
a
is
cut.
very rude,
But
I'll
I
have
need
you
it
know.
fixed.
Come here, you son of a bitch. That's Big Daddy Magog.
It's just a cut. But I need it fixed.
Ow, what
Ow.
a scratch.
There you go. We have just completely killed, eliminated, destroyed, decimated, obliterated, massacred the entirety of the Barrow Downs. That's it. That's all the murderous slaughter we had to do. It's all done. The dangerous and perilous Barrow Downs are no more. Until 6 months from now. When all these dudes respawn. It'll be great. We did it during daytime, too. So, with that done, now it is time to loot. this looting process will take a bit. This is all we're going to be doing, though, this video. Next episode will put me back in Stone City, yes. Back in Stone City. We'll do that. Some stuff there before I go into the Barrow Downs. And I think our party has deserved and earned a good night's rest.
Ah, this is worthless.
At a tavern. Oh, speaking of which, I lied. We're going to be playing a game of Arcomage this episode. Because I did not do that at the Barrow Downs Tavern. I said to myself that I would do that later. After I killed everything, and what do you know? It's later. Okay. Continuing to sweep our way up. We may end up missing a chest, but I just fly right on past. It'll be okay. These goglings don't have normal loot on them, but it's possible that they could have the bizarre prize here or there. Is it worth checking? Probably not, but we're cleaning up the Barrow Downs, you know? That's how I roll. We're picking up this obsidian to use as catalyst for our potions. Maybe of some benefit. Okay. That catalyst is trash.
Bah, this is worthless. Bah, oh, what a piece of junk.
Indeed. What a piece of junk. That's a bit of ore. Okay. Is this section cleared? What do we have here? We have the contest of personality instead of the test of personality. And Vic still couldn't pass it. If we had anything else that boosted personality, but I think all the personality boosters are on her. Yeah, I don't think we have any other possible thing that's straggling around. Maybe I'll remember where this is. And we'll come back later on. I probably won't. Perhaps I will entrust you, the viewer, to remind me. Like, those skill points are useful, but I typically don't remember their locations at all.
You're going to have to... Ah, this is worthless.
It's just knowing myself in my own limitations. We're gonna leave that berry
this
there.
Is worthless.
Alright, buffs are expiring. Oh, forgot about you folks. Well, I am so sorry.
Ah, what a scratch.
It's too easy.
There we go. Now, very disrespectful of me to forget you like that. Your lives matter, too. I brought an end to them, as was my birthright. While I did have the pleasure of killing while it was bright, I'm not going to have the pleasure of looting while it's bright. There you go, one of the ghosts had a two-handed sword.
Let's leave it behind.
Maybe it was a Nazgul. Well, actually, Nazguls only use one-handed swords, so a two-handed sword wouldn't really be even really either. I don't actually know. Just popped into my head. Teleport us again, yay!
Ooh.
A psychic shock from my magic master. Steel Axe of the Moon. plus 10 intellect and luck. Well, it's not really anything I want on someone who can use an axe. Although, not a bad axe.
Bah, this is worthless.
Dwarven hammer. We do have better hammer. Oh, we do have better mace.
Oh, what a piece of junk.
Reanimate, huh? Well, we'll keep that around in case Vic dies.
Oh, what a bah. This is worthless.
Okay. Sure, you can have plus 11 accuracy.
Oh, what a piece of junk.
What a piece of junk. So much loot and prizes, earth resistance wise. Let's give that to J2. Yeah. Let's fly back to where we were. It's getting dark. Super spooky dark. Oh my god. We can use this obsidian to fix crummy potions. That's why I'm picking it up. I don't know whether I'm going to have enough crummy potions for it to fix, but... well... well, the entrances to the Barrow Downs. Alright, let's play the game of Arcomage.
Come in, drink.
Alright. Go rules. We'll have Vic play. Not too bad. We'll lower the sound.
Come in, drink.
Alright, off to a great start. You won't lose the full amount, but you'll certainly lose all the gems and bricks that you have. Which gave you full license to play the imp, so that I would lose that stuff too, huh? I think it's worth me playing the Motherlode. Very resource-deprived one. God, and these cards just want me to lose more shit. Ah, shit, I had to save up for the parody. Well, this is my life. Son of a bitch! No, I would like to play again. It would give me another card. Perhaps I'll win through zoo power. Get rid of... I could play Mondo Wall next turn. Get rid of it. It's dead to me. What's so Mondo about it, bruh? Okay. Fix that disparity. Might as well play Spizzer. I didn't have a quarry for you to subtract from, jerk. So it didn't actually help you at all. You know, I think it is too hopeful for me to play this. Especially after what I have played involving the bricks, so I'm just gonna get rid of that too. It's not gonna be a valuable card, or really have much in the way of meaning at all. That really doesn't for me either. Alright, I'm still at 1. And you've taken yourself down to 1 with me, but now you're at 3. Sure, what the hell, why not? Let's play it. Ooh. a very powerful card for me. You are very, very helpful involving these quarries, I say. Sure. Of course, it's not as if I don't need those gems to play some of the powerful cards I'm holding here, such as Dragon's Eye. Maybe we need to get wiser. Okay. Good work, champ. You did it. I think I'll have this 1-1. Which is pretty nice. I'll enjoy victory. Rub my face all in the victory. It's good for the heart. Did not have to take fucking ever on these damn things. Oh, that's very rude. Just discard Shatterer. We'll play that too. Bye. Back to the action. If I had spared the skill points for Fire Magic Master, I gotta grab that in Harmondale. And then...
That's rubbish.
That's not bad. And then, you know, had even less of a problem with seeing it nighttime. Wizard Eye finally expired, which means we've been here for 10 hours. I also cut off the Waha. There's a chest around here. I know there is. I think I went past it. I know there's a chest near this dam. No, this is not the mansion. This is the Dwarven Barrow. Is great. Not easy to keep track of everything. Where exactly did this body land? Oh, these bodies. There we go. That's the haunted domain. There's the chest.
You'll have to get rid of something first.
Apparently I'll have to get rid of something first.
That's it?
You're going to have to get rid of something first.
May the sun smite the darkness and reveal the truth. We have made our way to the Downs, all has changed. Ghosts and Dog'(s) overrun the area. Brother Peter was taken by something in the night. The Barrows seem to have released their evil into the surrounding area. Brother Christian and I are attempting to make it to a mansion I know of in the far east of this region. He and I are the only ones left. May the sun guide our path. That was in 1059. 9 years ago. Well, you are certainly completely full up on crud.
Get rid of something first.
That's it?
You're going to
But you're
have to
holding
get
things
rid of
that
something
you should not
first.
be. Sure. Use that.
Perfect. I did it again.
You did it again! Actually, you can only improve the strength of one of those haste
I
potions.
did it again. Perfect.
We'll do it. As for the rest of these potions,
I did it again. Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Perfect. Perfect. I did it again.
Might as well make use of it.
I did it again. Perfect. I did it again. I did it again. Perfect. I did it again. I did it again. Perfect.
This is my life. Perfect, perfect. Did it again. Perfect, perfect. Wee hee hee.
Perfect. Perfect. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again.
Just shaking my head.
I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. Perfect.
Good. Looks much better. We fixed some of the crummy reagents we had. A few other things to fix potions. Past the 40-minute mark. But, you know, the action really took place in the first half of the video. Unless you're really an Arcomage. You could really be an Arcomage. Let's see here. I'm thinking about how exactly I want to handle Stone City if I plan on going there next, like I said I did. Might change my mind. I'll just have to be careful with opening up containers there. So no looting unless I grab a locksmith, or decide that I want to take your disarm trap to an 8. Or find a cool trinket that increases disarm trap in the magic shop. I guess I could do that. Take me to the magic shop. I'll think about it. That'll be something Grimith considers between videos. Now, there's a game of Arcomage I can play in Stone City, too. Do I want to do that this episode? Or do I want to wait until next time? Considering how much time I'm going to have to invest into looting all this shit, too, I think I'll save that for next time. I'm sure you've had enough time to imagine by now, based on how quickly we've walked, or how quickly we haven't walked, across all of the land, and all the time we spent playing this game already. How aggravating just trudging across this area would be. Without fly, you'd have to use jump to scale some of these hills. If you didn't have jump as well, well, you could try to find a place where you could bunny hop and wiggle your ass up. That would take much longer. This extra speed allows you to bob and weave in and out of combat, which is really convenient.
That's it?
You're going to have to
What a
get
waste of
rid
inventory
something
space that
first.
is. Now, I want to hit up Stone City before I go into the Barrow Downs, and at least sell my crud. Because the Barrow Downs are full of tons of stuff. Hell, I could probably clear out all my inventory space with all 4 characters, and I still wouldn't have enough room to haul all of it. That's how much crud there is. Also, the temporary dog we're holding for a family friend is very distraught at life events right now. I can't chokeslam that dog. That dog has immunity. Chokeslam immunity. Fly is about to expire. Let's solve that. It's a good thing I checked. It's like I knew that that was going to happen soon. All this ore that we can cash in for free stuff. Some wood. A body here. This episode is mostly flying. The series is brought to you by the power of flight. I'm believe I quipped that in the video description of last episode. And there's nothing wrong with that.
This is worthless.
Officer's Leather of Arms, plus 3% to Arms Master skill.
You're going to have to get rid of something first.
Have an apple. And Vic, you have an apple. And Revocate, you have an apple. Princess J2, you've already had apples. You're whining about how they aren't grown just right. One more chest I'm missing, at least that I come to mind. And it's this one.
That's rubbish.
Goblin Cutlass is not magical. Golem chest piece. And there we go. So what's our experience at now? Everyone's eligible to train to level 17, and Princess J2 and Vic are just a stone's throw away from level 18. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's that's the Barrow Downs, everyone. In 6 months, this place will restock completely. Coming up next, we'll pay a good visit to Stone City. Say hi to the dwarves. Explore how aggravating it is to navigate in Stone City, and that's even after I hired 2 people from there. We'll also fight our old foes, the troglodytes. But we're a bit stronger now than what we used to be. Take care.